Now the NX, I don't know what's gonna happen to the NX. I heard a lot of things about it. Like it's gonna be focused on like very mobile type things, and that might be a bad thing. It's like I do know that almost every console that Nintendo makes, that console always gets like shit on. Like I remember, 'cause I like the GameCube, I like the Wii, I like the Wii U, and like every time I look up those things, I always hear like bad things about it, like oh it sucks or anything like that. And like I never really paid mind to that stuff because I like the consoles. Now the NX, from what I've heard and read about it, it does sound bad. I'll admit, it does sound like it's not going to be a good idea.
Had a yawn for a second there. I don't really know what to comment on it. I mean, everyone's thinking, "Oh, is it gonna be good? Is it gonna be bad?" I'm here thinking, I'm just here to watch the show. Really, nothing else to it because I don't know. I see like something like the Xbox and then the PS4. They're all aimed to be more like entertainment systems. Wink, wink. NES. Where I saw what is it? The fucking Scorpio, and I'm like, oh, okay, what's this? I'm like, oh, it's like it's like almost like a high-end PC for $400, and I'm here thinking, okay, a PC console for 400, 4K. Uh, if there is such a thing, that would get me interested, but it's like having $1,000 computer just buffed down to like a Scorpion. I'm like, no fucking way they can put it at a price of 400. I find that quite hard to believe, unless they're really taking a risk. But the NX, people say they're going back to cartridges. And by the sounds of it, I do know that when it comes to like USBs and SDs, they're much faster to read than DVDs and Blu-ray because they're kind of fucking slow no matter how fast you want to put them. So, hey, maybe we'll see like USB cartridges for like the NX games or kind
Well,
of like 3DS games, but like I don't know, what is it, 32 for 16 gigabytes?
3DS, PS Vita games are like that.
Yeah, like that. That's the people were saying it's gonna be like a cartridge. You're gonna put in a cartridge, and I don't know. Nintendo seems to like cartridges more than CDs these days. They've always done
Well,
because
you gotta remember, Nintendo isn't that well when it comes to money, and making a game on a CD does cost a lot of money. So if they're doing it by cartridge, then it has to be cheaper.
these days, yeah, cheaper. Back then, it was expensive to keep going with cartridges. By the looks of it,
And
they're doing fine
like
with
I
it.
and now they have like Nintendo type shoes, so they have to be really like really being they must really need money if they're gonna partner up with like shoes, because I've never heard of any like company doing that, like teaming up with shoes,
Con-
making shoe type video game thingies.
Converse did it before, but only in Japan. There's a
Well,
lot
yeah,
of
that's
that. There's a lot of that actually, like Sony products and like clothing, and Nintendo. It only just happens in Japan. You barely find it.
well, yeah, you
To
but you
hear,
gotta you
yeah,
gotta realize though, Sony and Microsoft, they have money because they do other things aside from video games.
well, yeah, and Nintendo's just an all gaming, but you have Sony
Yeah,
here who's trying to implement Netflix on you. So that's always a fun gimmick. I don't know. Every console seems to be focused on like super game qualities, and I'm here and I'm thinking, where are the fucking games? Because this generation is like
yeah, like
not impressive. Like I didn't see any single game for Xbox, Wii U, and PS4, and I'm like, nothing interests me. I'm not wasting money on anything.
here's a nice example. I recently got a PS4, and I only have like 4 games. I only have 4 physical copy games, and everything else is like
Four fucking good games. That's the
yeah,
only ones
four
there.
four good games that I actually want. Every other game, I don't want. I am not gonna get any other PS4 game until like the new South Park, Kingdom Hearts, and the new Final Fantasy come out. That's probably it. And the new God of War. That's probably it.
You mean Son of War?
Son of War. It's probably gonna be that. Honestly, it's probably gonna be like Like Kratos is probably gonna die, and then his son's gonna be the new guy.
It sounds like Boruto already.
Oh man.